I'm Ginger Williamson, the teacher for the 2011-2012 school year. I am the 48th teacher at the school and I traveled 3 hours to get to Crown King. I would like to introduce my two students, but unfortunately Donovan, our kindergartner, has the flu this week. Here is Anna, our 8th grader. For the Arizona Centennial, we are proud to present a video tour of Crown King, which is nestled in the Bradshaw Mountains of Arizona. We want to say a hearty thank you to those of you viewing this Centennial video of our little shanty town of Crown King. We are going to catapult you back to yesteryear and thrust you forward to our town as it is today. Come with us to our 4 rustic key establishments that have survived the test of time and have helped give Crown King its charm.
Hi, welcome to Crown King.
Oh, hi.
Is this your first trip here?
It is.
Well, you know, we were a mining town. We started out in the late 1800s. Come over here and I'll show you this picture to show what was going on.
So, what's that building there?
That's part of the train station. All the train buildings are gone now, but right across the street you'll see the general store.
With the arrival of the railroad in 1904, the business district shifted from Old Crown King, near the Crown King mine, to its present location. Eli Perkins built this general store directly across from the railroad depot. Then, as now, the store was the hub of the community. The store carried all the essentials, and mail time was a community event. The miners would cash their checks at the store and receive tokens for the change that could only be used at the store, ensuring a loyal clientele. Today's customers sample the store's homemade fudge and enjoy an ice cream treat chatting on the porch.
I'd like a sample of fudge, please.
Here you go.
Oh, thanks. Yummy.
The store has had many owners through the years, but has not changed significantly. Visitors no longer arrive on the train. They travel by vehicle up the dusty, twisty roads to Crown King. And yes, the rocky trail from the freeway is the good road. If you listen carefully, you can still hear an old train whistle, the tramping of miners, and the thud of a falling apple, narrowly missing an unsuspecting visitor.
What's that?
That's the saloon. That's still standing now.
Frank Morgan relocated the Crown King Saloon from Oroville in 1916 with the help of his wife Bessie. As you can imagine, it took many mule loads to move this saloon up the steep path to Crown King. Alfonso Caggiano first operated the saloon. However, it soon belonged to Tom Anderson. Tom arrived in Crown King as a young man of 21 and probably was the longest resident in Crown King. He owned the pool hall and boarding house, later known as the Crown King Saloon, until his death in 1956. Yoo-hoo, up here! Saturday night dances brought the hardworking miners and the cowboys together with the townsfolk to laugh, drink, and dance until the wee hours of the morning. We hear stories of the painted ladies in the upstairs room, including our resident ghost, Leatherbelly. This is said to be Leatherbelly's very own room. Things seem a lot quieter nowadays. Gone are the painted ladies and miners. Today's patrons ride up on their quads to belly up to the bar for a nice cold brew.
What's up here?
We believe that was the old Forest Service.
The Crown Crown King Rangers District was established in 1902 and was formed to protect the timber and watershed that was being heavily impacted by the mining industry. Young Rangers were hired at $60 a month, and over half of their salary went to feed and care of their horses. Most of the Rangers quit to work in the mines for better pay. I might be next. In 1916, the Forest Service purchased a mining claim with wood frame structures. Later in 1934, they were replaced with the current stone buildings constructed by the Civilian Conservation Corps, commonly known as the CCC. In 1979, the Crown King Ranger District was combined into the Bradshaw Ranger District. A major employer with 30 workers is now a work center staffed with 10 dedicated staff members, like me.
And what's over here?
That's the schoolhouse, and that schoolhouse is still in use today. Originally, school in Crown King was held at the old Miners Hall down by the old assay office. In 1906, Virgie Height, 18 years old, a newly certified teacher, rode the 65 miles over old trails to Crown King. It took her 2 days on her trusted horse Chip to get to Crown King from Prescott. When she went to her classroom, she had 32 students, aged 6 to 16, and she taught them that year in that drafty Miners Hall. She made $75 a month and had to pay out $40 a month for her room and board. In 1916, George Harrington donated the land, and several local businesses funded building the new school that's at its present location. This might have been moved up from Orabelle and assembled up here from the Orabelle School. This school became the center for many social activities. Dances were rotated between Crown King, Cleator, Rock Springs, and Wagner, and people would ride horses and bring wagon loads of children and revelers from miles around. Children would sleep on blankets in the corners while the adults danced into the night to the sounds of fiddles and guitars. This gentle school became a duel site one evening. The altercation involved two of the most prominent men in town, Pat Patterson, who owned the general store, and Tom Anderson, who owned the saloon. Patterson had been a teacher, and he owned the store during the Great Depression. He helped many people in need. He was a gentle, kind, generous man, a teetotaler who disapproved of Tom Anderson's liquor business and drinking habits. At a dance at this school, the two men argued with increasing force until suddenly the peaceful Patterson picked up a chair and hit Anderson over the head. Fortunately for the smaller Patterson, Anderson was too stunned to continue the fight. We no longer have town dances at the school, but we continue to have an annual Christmas play, a tradition that goes back longer than any old-timer can remember. And there's a tale to be told by every former student about their role in their play.
Merry Christmas!
This concludes our school's video tour of Crown King.
Thank you to all the people who have made the video possible. First off, a big thank you to our storyteller, Lane Knighting, for taking his time and expertise to help broadcast this video for the public. A special thank you goes out to all the townspeople of Crown King and others who travel from surrounding communities to share their fascinating stories of days gone by. Thanks also to those who have participated actively in the video. Thanks to the businesses of Crown King who allowed us to use their facilities. We also extend a warm thank you to the Arizona Commission on the Arts, whose funding helped make this project possible. Now that you know about us, come on over.
After all, we don't want our shantytown to become a ghost town.